Hello, hi cutie pies, and welcome to another video. On today's cozy session, we are going to be working on these adorable sushi doodles. As you can see, we have our sketch ready, and ahead of hand, we have also chosen our full color palette. So this is kind of how the design is gonna be. So grab your snacks and your drinks, and let's just get started, shall we? So, as we start, let me walk you through how this video is going to be. First thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the liner, which is two parts. First, I like to do the liner in the same color, and later on, I like to change the colors because, as you know, if you have been here for a while, I love doing multicolor liner. That's how I call it because I have no idea how else to call it. But you shall see in a minute what I mean by that. So that would be the first portion. Then we're gonna go into coloring, which is really the fastest portion of the entire process. Later on, we are going to indulge in the pleasure of shading. My shading process, if you've been here for a while, it's something. Like I get too excited adding and more things. So we shall see how that goes. And finally, some last little details working on the background, our usual highlights. So well, I do hope you like how these sushis turn out. Do let me know what you think of them. If they're cute, if you really like them, I would love to turn them into stickers or a t-shirt design or a print. So your comments and your feedback is very, very important for me to know if we should go ahead and bring them to life as stickers, t shirts, what have you, right? So do let me know. Do let me know your thoughts on it, and maybe we can come up with some stickers. If throughout the videos you have any questions related with my art process, do let me know in the comments. I would love to share some with you if you're really interested. So I'll be checking if you have any questions. And as we enjoy this liner process, let's talk about the design we have for today. Today we have 6 cute sushi. I didn't want to include more because then they would be too small and I wanted them big enough. So we're doing this 6. If you have been here for a while, you might remember when we worked on the Sakura treats. If you're new, you are more than invited to check that one. Not long ago, we worked on some Sakura treats, which included mochi donut, roll cake, bubble tea, taiyaki ice cream, matcha latte, and we even ended up turning that into a mandala. So if you are into mandala and coloring pages, you can get for free my coloring page for this Kawaii Sakura Tree mandala. That's quite a name, I know. When you subscribe to my email list, so I'm gonna leave the link in the description. You can color it either digitally or you can print it out and just have fun. I'm super excited to see what other color palettes people come up with because as I was doing Sakura Inspire, they are very pink. So I would love to see. Also, you can check those 2 videos if you haven't yet, where when we worked on the treats itself and then when we did the mandala. So do let me know your thoughts on it, and of course, I want to see how you color that mandala. And I do have to accept that after working on that Sakura treat mandala, I'm obsessed with doing mandalas. So, do we want a sushi mandala? Oh, do we want a kawaii sushi mandala? Do let me know because I am so ready to do one. I'm like super obsessed. So if you would also like to have that, let me know. Will be another free coloring page. That is a means of my appreciation for you, of course. So do let me know if we want to turn this into a mandala, and it will be my pleasure. Like I'm super excited to do it. Now, if we focus again on the drawing process, this is what I mean when I say a multicolor liner. As you can see, I first used a very dark green, which is supposed to be the color I'm going to use for their faces, but then I want a darker shade for each object. So for example, the egg here has a darker yellow, the shrimps here have the darker orange. So that is basically what I mean by multicolor liner. I feel the objects look cuter and they pop up, the colors pop up more when I do this type of liner. I think I've never done, well, or this has been 2 years now that I haven't done a one color liner. Like, I can't. I love it this way. So that is more or less how I do it. And now that we're talking about food, um, if you remember, I would really like to come with the big food collection, starting with Japanese food. We have the treats, now we have sushi. Next thing for sure would be ramen, which is one of my favorite dishes and one of my favorite Japanese foods ever. And of course, do let me know what else you would like to see. First Japanese food and then any other types of food, because I find kawaii food, it's just so unique, it's so cute that I would really like to do more and expand the collection even more. So next one we're gonna have the ramen. So do let me know what else you would like to see. I started with Japanese food literally because of my own preferences. Japanese food is one of my favorite food ever, and it also happens to be some of the most popular when it comes to kawaii for obvious reasons. We know kawaii is very Japanese, so kawaii Japanese food is like the ultimate kawaii. So that's of course the main reason why I started doing it. I want to do also some matcha treats now that I remember about it. So well, we shall see how that goes. I fear we're gonna have way too many mandalas for this. I have that feeling. And for today, I have some little announcements and things to share with you. If you're rather new here, I would like to invite you to my streams. If you have been here and you've been coming to my streams, you do know how much I appreciate you. You have seen it there. You have heard me singing half the stream. So you're more than invited. I love streaming. I think it's the thing I love the most about YouTube because I get to share life with you, like in the moment. So if you're into streams, please. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, that's usually when I stream. And I would love to have you guys there. On streams, lately we've been working on revamping the whole channel aesthetics. When we hit 100 subscribers, we came into this mission of revamping the whole thing. So the last couple streams have been about working on new banners for both the stream and my videos. So the idea is to bring a new refreshed aesthetic to, well, the entire channel. And well, that's what I've been working on in the last maybe 3 streams. For future streams, you can expect lots of fun art. I have lots of fun art going already. Genshin fan art, Ghibli fan art, anime fan art. I'm working on those. They are rather on very initial stages of sketching. But the idea is, yes, we're gonna be doing lots of them. I will also like to work on some kawaii portraits there with you guys. So those are the main things you can expect in the next streams. So I'll be waiting to see you there. I know you don't want to miss out, so I'll be seeing you there. And I'm also inviting you to join Discord because Discord also helps you stay connected, right? So I will be sharing there when we're doing streams so that you don't miss out. And also it's a great opportunity for us to stay connected outside of the videos, like video and streaming. If we want to share about food, if we want to share about our pets, if we want to talk about kawaii stuff that we just found out about, Discord is the place to be. So you're super invited to join my Discord server. You could find the link again in the description, and I'll be waiting for you there. This week, for example, we were working on a new banner for the videos. So as you can see, we currently don't have an opening sort of banner for these videos. So that is the one I'm doing now. And the idea is that it is going to match the aesthetic and theme of the stream banner. So in the stream banner, I did this kawaii cozy pink desk area, which is very much inspired in my current desk area. The only thing is my walls are not pink, sadly. But it's very like the objects there are objects that I do have. So the idea is to continue that kawaii, cozy pink desk aesthetic. And for the opening banner of this video, we're doing a desk view, like upper view, if that makes sense, of a desk area. So it's like a wooden table with the kawaii desk mat and the iPad on top, which is clearly mainly what we do here, drawing on iPad. And lots of objects around that describe the channel. That one is not inspired in anything real. I do not have that setup. I would love to. I don't. But yeah, it's the iPad, the Apple Pencil, and the matcha latte, and all the cute vibes. So hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can keep up with my life, the idea is for next video we will be having that banner. So stay tuned, stay tuned. And we will also be replacing the background that we have right now, again, to match that theme and aesthetic. We currently have this Sakura tree picnic scene, and clearly we cannot see a picnic because it's covered by the iPad. But we're gonna go with the desk view iPad sort of situation. So I hope you like it. I hope you like it. I'm super excited about it, and I'm gonna work hard to bring it in 2 weeks. But that is not a promise. You should know I'm not that fast. I'm working in way too many things at the same time, and I can never keep up. So don't forget that. I'll do my best. Going back into the doodles that we're working on today, as you have seen for the last couple minutes, I have been working on the shading. I like to do shading, highlights, and I always smudge it because I don't know how to do it like solid, let's say. Every time I try, I'm like, I need to smudge. So I always end up blending everything. I think the hardest part of this one was giving the salmon that salmon vibe. Like, you know how salmon is like shiny, like you see it, I don't know how to explain, like watery and shiny, and then it has like these lines, but they're not like that defined. Like, it's hard to make it look like salmon. So that was a full-on challenge, as well as the shrimps. That was a very interesting thing to do. Funny enough, for some reason, doing this simple food doodles is really hard for me. I don't understand why, but the sketches take me forever. Like, it's easier for me to draw a person than to draw this cute sushis and make them kawaii. It's really hard for me. I don't understand why. Maybe I don't know. But it is a challenge, but it's a challenge I'm taking on, and I'm enjoying it because I end up loving very much to find a result. Also, how do you feel about the speed and length of this video? I ended up including a very big portion of the drawing process, and I didn't want to make it too fast because then we're all just gonna get dizzy. So it ended up being a bit longer than usual. So do let me know if you really enjoy seeing all the line art process, or if we should just cut that from future videos. Do let me know your comments. Your feedback is highly appreciated. And we are now at the very final stage of this kawaii sushi, guys. I love adding these little shines in all of them. I think that is the ultimate kawaii detail that just brings everything to life. And I need your recommendations for future food kawaii doodles. I would really like to expand this kawaii food collection, so do let me know your suggestions, and we're gonna try to bring as many to life, right? It'll take time, of course. You know me, but hey, it's worth trying, right? It's worth doing it. And with more drawings also come more stickers, and maybe more t-shirts, and maybe some tote bags, and many other things. What about some keychains? So also, if you have any ideas, suggestions, wish lists on that matter, to let me know. I would very much like to bring more stickers, bring more keychains. So I'm super, super excited about that. And the last little detail of this drawing is the background. You know, I struggle with backgrounds. It's never easy. It's always lots of decisions. For this one, I really wanted to have like these 6 boxes from where the sushi are like popping out. And at first I was like, how am I going to do this so that only a portion of it, like only the bottom line, is covering them, but then the other one's out because it's popping out. It took a while to figure it out. But then, hey, look, don't they look cute inside those boxes? And I feel like the contrast with the colors was really good. It's not my usual color palette, I'm very much of pastels and pink, blue, purple, so it's hard using like green, red, and it not being Christmassy, including yellow. So, what do you think? Do let me know. I also added the stars at the background to give a little bit more of depth. And we have come to the end of this one. What do you think? Are they kawaii enough? If you made it this far in the video, you do know you have my utmost appreciation. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. And the most important thing, stay kawaii. I'll see you guys the next time. Bye.